The Shifts tab allows you to create on-call schedules, define escalations, and create shift rotations for your groups. To learn how this works, let's create and customize a new daytime shift for this group. To create a shift, click the Add Shift button at the top. Give the new shift a name and a description. Set a start and an end time for the shift. In this case, let's make it 9 to 5. You can set a shift's duration to be as long as you like, spanning multiple days or even months. In the Shift Series area, we can also change the shift's recurrence settings, allowing you to specify how often this shift occurs. Depending on the frequency we choose, we'll be able to set the intervals when the shift occurs. If we set the frequency to weekly, we can change which days the shift is active for. Let's set the shift to weekday, so it'll be active from Monday to Friday, and then click Save to create this shift. To add members to our new shift, start by typing a name at the top to start a search. Then click the name to add them to the shift. You can add users, other groups, or dynamic teams as shift members. After you've added all members to your shift, you can drag them up or down to set the contact order. To add an escalation delay between contacting one member and the next, click the clock icon on the timeline between two group members, and then specify the number of minutes you want the delay to be for. If you don't set a delay, the members will be contacted at the same time. Optionally, you can categorize escalations as peer or management. These categories are tracked only for reporting purposes and don't correspond to roles in xMatters or have any effect on how the escalation functions. Adding a rotation to a shift will change the shift's contact order based on the rotation criteria. Click No Rotation to bring up the rotation options box. Event-based rotates shift members after every event. Schedule-based rotates after a specified length of time, and shift-based rotates after a certain number of shifts. Let's set this shift to rotate on a schedule basis, rotate from the last person in the shift to the first person, and rotate once a week on Sunday at midnight Eastern Time. This way, the team member who is last in the escalation will move to first every week. You can now see that there's a rotation checkbox beside each team member. Those members whose in rotation checkbox is set to on will rotate based on the rotation criteria, and members whose in rotation checkbox is set to off will always stay in their current position on the contact timeline. Since John Henry is the manager, let's uncheck his rotation so he's always the last point of contact. To edit a shift's name or description, just click on it. To delete a shift, click on the gear icon beside the shift's name and select Delete Shift and then confirm the deletion. You can also copy a shift if you want to use the same settings when creating another shift.